Welcome to the TTO Podcast. I'm Guz here with my co host Pluto. Today we're going to go over the recap for week 11 and, of course, the pick'ems for week 12. So let's get it, dude. My man
Let's
Pluto.
get it, dude.
How
What's
we
up,
doing,
brother?
How
I'm
we
doing
doing?
well, buddy. It's Monday night. Watched a fucking shit game. Well, I mean, without Kyler Murray, the Cardinals are fucking, dog water. But besides that, the week's been good. Had a good day at work. Drinking a solid beer, but let's get into week 11, my boy. Let's recap it up. I mean, let's just go to the first game, right? 49ers, Cardinals, dude, they're in Arizona, but they're without Kyler Murray, dude.
Let's fuck Kyler Murray. Let's talk about Jimmy G with 228 and 4 tutties.
228. That's like Mac Jones amount of passing yards.
Yeah,
4 touchdowns.
What the hell, bro?
I know, yeah, it's impressive. Did he have any picks or anything, or is he just clean across the board?
Clean across the board, no picks, 4 touchdowns. Had a good game from him. Pretty big game from Debo. Nice game from Kittle. Kittle finally showed up for a change.
This game was in Mexico City.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I kind of like that.
That is pretty cool. Different kind of game. 49ers were clicking after the first quarter, and they didn't give up. You know what? The one thing that's strange to me still, with the 49ers is Elijah Mitchell getting as many carries as he is, to be honest.
Right.
You know what I mean? He looks good, but you literally traded the house for CMC.
Yeah, CMC didn't have a terrible game or anything like that. He did I think it was like 7 carries for 39 yards. That's not nearly as good as what he normally does.
7 touches, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but he had nice. He had 7 receptions as well for 67.
So he's got almost 100 all-purpose.
Yeah, he's still being productive. But Debo actually
with a rushing buddy.
Yeah, he turned up tonight. So kind of whenever you have offensive weapons, they have a great offensive team.
Scheme, yeah, their whole team is offensive.
Their whole team is good. With Ayuk, Kittle, Debo, CMC, and no wonder why I grew up.
Definitely top 5 in weapons, right?
Yes, absolutely, brother.
Definitely for sure. We both got the dub there. That was almost like a given without Kyler.
Yeah.
But Monday night's game was pretty cool. The Titans and Derrick Henry, of course, 28 carries for the board.
That was the Thursday night game, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, Thursday night game. Sorry, this was the Monday night game. Thursday night. Titans 7-3, Packers are 4-7. Usually, I feel like you'd be the other way around every other year.
Yeah, for sure. We got this pick wrong. We definitely thought the Pats were gonna win this, but here's that Derrick Henry. If this dude rushes, I swear every game he rushes more than 25 carries.
Literally, it's sad though. 28 carries, only 87 yards, but he didn't find the end zone. So, not terrible, but how hard you gonna run this man?
Hey man, if he can stay healthy and they keep winning games like this, bro, you can't really knock him. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm kind of on this Titans band. I don't know if it's just
Tannehill was respectable too.
Dude, they're 7-3 right now.
Only 5 incompletions too on the night after coming back and missing 3 games, I believe.
Yeah.
Looking pretty good. If he can find, I don't know who what's that? Treylon Burks, whoever that is, rookie. 7 receptions, over 100 yards. The Titans are sneaky. They're sneaky. We've been saying this, like a diamond in the rough. But what happens if Derrick Henry doesn't get his yards? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's why they probably lost those 3 games in particular. But we'll see how they go. We both took that L there on that Thursday night game to start the week. But moving into our Sunday games, I'm going to hop on you on this one, pal. I'm going to hop on you here. You love your Jets, dude. I'm glad the Jets train stopped. We got by the skin of our fucking teeth, though.
Yeah, that game was kind of trash, wasn't it?
It was bad, dude. 3-3 going into the fucking last 25 seconds of the fourth quarter, and we got the first punt return touchdown of the year.
I think the Jets have cooled off, especially since
they're gonna put Flacco back in there, honestly.
Yeah, and Bryce Hall being out for the year too is definitely not not
definitely
a good
took
thing.
Some wind out of their sail, dude.
Yeah,
even trading with James Robinson too.
Yeah, they got a really good defense, and that's probably why it was so low scoring. So they're pretty much relying on the defense at this point. So
like the Patriots do, not the great offense, but a great defense.
And that's probably why the game was ended like that. Was that 3-10, right?
Yeah, 3-10. Just like I said, Mac Jones numbers: 23 out of 27, 246. You know what I mean? No touchdowns, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Mac Jones is about as mediocre as it gets when it comes to being a quarterback. But he's not bad. I don't think he's bad.
Not bad, but you missed a Zap or what?
No, I don't. No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think Zap's as good as him. Does he have possibility of more upside? Maybe. Because, I mean, before Mac Jones' draft class, can you name a fucking Alabama quarterback that's been successful? Please. Before his draft class.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean? And his draft class were all on the same team, and they're all successful. Tua, him, and Jalen Hurts.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we'll see how they keep going. Patriots took the dub there at home. Nice to see beating the Jets. Dude, as of right now, every single team in our division is in the playoffs. So kind of scary.
That's crazy.
That is crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Bills and us have a playoff spot guaranteed with the Dolphins and the Bills have a playoff spot with us and the Jets getting a wild card spot.
Yeah.
So pretty crazy there.
That is definitely opposite from the NFC South. We're like the worst teams, but we're still hanging in there.
Yeah, I mean, and my biggest upset was the Packers to beat the Titans. Obviously, I was wrong there. But moving into the next game here, the Bears at the Falcons, arguably one of the games of the week, really.
Yeah, no, I agree. This came down to a field goal at the end. Young Hoku went ahead and I actually started him. He got me like 12 or 13
You got mad points, right?
Yeah, he got like 12 or 13 points as a kicker, and that's great.
Besides that Mara dude from the Cowboys, dude got like 22 points this week.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing, I don't know. It's the Bears are just they're mind blowing to me, man. It's like if Justin Fields,
and co.
Yeah, that's it.
Dude had 18 carries, bro. Yeah. 18 carries, and he's a quarterback. My God.
Yep.
Bro, I'm telling you,
153 in the tutty, like that ain't shit, dude.
Bro, homie can't throw 200 yards, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough. You can't do that in NFL. You got to be able to throw a little bit, and
you got to get over that 200 threshold. I feel like at least, right?
Yeah, but I mean the Falcons.
And that's why they lost
that out, man. They closed that out 27-24. A pretty
both
decent
took the L there,
game. Yeah, we did. We sure did.
Next game though, the Bills bounced back. Finally, I mean. This would have been by far the upset of the week. I mean, the Browns were charging at the end of this game.
They really were, dude.
Made it interesting.
Yeah.
Jacoby Brissett showed he's legit, right?
Yes, at least this game. He had 324 and 3 tutties. I mean, he 28 for 41. I mean, not terrible numbers, but he actually played very well. And Amari Cooper actually had a big game with 113 and 2 tutties. Yeah.
He is fucking him. Did you see some of those touchdowns he made?
Yeah, bro. It was like the old Amari Cooper from back in the day, like when the Cowboys.
Raiders, bro. I'm thinking. Like his first couple years, bro, when he was making those crazy snags as like a rookie. Yeah, bro, he had this one catch at the back of the end zone was nuts. But either way, he's on the Browns, dude. I mean, that can only be so good. I mean, 3-7, I feel like they could be better.
Let's not forget Deshaun Watson's on this team.
He plays next week.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy, the team. I mean, do you think they have what it takes to make a playoff spot?
I mean, I don't know what they're looking like in their division. Like, do you know where they're at?
I don't, dude. And I don't know their schedule either going forward. Because recently, every game I feel like we talk about the Browns, they always play a close game, but they play tough teammates. I mean, tough games. It's not like they're playing fucking the Eagle schedule. Look at that shit.
Yeah, that's pretty.
You know what I mean? I mean, going in. I mean, we both won that one. We needed the Bills had to rebounds. I mean, they didn't even play in Buffalo, which they should have. They actually, because of the snow, they got moved and had to play in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what was mind-boggling? Did you see the tweet that was going on? It was like a Lions fan, and he was watching the red zone of the Lions playing another team. And then on the other screen in the double box, they had the Browns and the Bills at the Lions Stadium.
What?
Yeah, it was mad funny because they weren't there. And next week, the Bills play the Lions on Thanksgiving Day, if I'm not mistaken. Which makes it even more funny. Which makes it even more funny at the Lions Stadium. So they're taking a 2-week stadium there.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool though. But Bills took that dub. I mean, next game, dude. This is. I don't know about you, bro, but the Eagles looking shaky.
Yeah, I think they're like we talked about in the last few weeks. They're a little overhyped, I think.
Oh yeah.
And
they just lost to the Commanders and barely beat the Colts.
Yeah, I mean, they're 9-1, but they're definitely not winning a Super Bowl. I mean, they're not even. I don't think so, man. Jalen Hurts had a decent game. He actually had a game-winning touchdown run-in.
He did, yeah. He balled out, but he's doing the Justin Fields thing. 16 carries, bro.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
He did run a lot, but he threw I think he had 190 yards and a touchdown, a little bit better than Justin. Justin had 150, so he had an additional 40 yards.
I'd like to see him bolt over that 200 threshold.
Yeah, 18 for 25, which is not terrible either, as far as pass completion ratio.
No, not at all.
I mean, he had 3 sacks for 17 yards. I mean, decent play by Jalen, enough to get him the dub for sure.
5-0 away too.
Yeah,
pretty respectable. Yeah, pretty respectable, dude. Especially going to Lucas Oil, dude. Regardless of how bad that Colts team is, they always show up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I agree.
17-16, we took that dub there. Moving on to one of the last games. Well, I forgot. There's a bunch of games actually in this 1 o'clock season. This is one of the first weeks without any bye weeks.
Right.
So Rams at the Saints, dude. You bet it against your boys here. I mean, we thought the Dome wasn't, proving anything since you guys have already played.
It wasn't so much I didn't think the Dome was proving anything. It was just how we looked last week.
You've definitely played the most home games this year so far, right? Already 7 home games.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it's a vibe, bro. What can I tell you?
I mean, you guys won. I mean, the Rams are a fucking shell of themselves.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't have Cup either. That probably would have changed a little bit. And Dalton had a decent game with 260 and 3 tutties, but I'm not taking anything away from that. I need to see it again. He definitely bounced back from last week, though. So shout out to him. Olave is a great pickup for us with 100 yards and a tutty. This rookie is really good.
Only on 5 catches, too.
Yeah, I would love to get rid of Mike Thomas and get something and keep this man and kind of make him the future. Now, is he as good as Mike Thomas? No, but still, we could probably get some better picks and work on getting a quarterback. So
you know where I could see Mike Thomas going? I got 2 places in mind, honestly, and they're both a part of the next game. The Lions or the Giants.
Yeah.
I can see him going there. I mean,
I can see him going to the bench because he can't stay healthy.
Well, that too. He's the biggest thief in the NFL.
Yeah,
I mean, you picked the biggest upset coming up here with the Lions beating the Giants, which they did, 31-18.
Lions are heating up, brother. I love it.
I fuck with the Lions, dude. Yeah, you got the pick right, but
yeah, we do. We both fuck with them, bro. I mean, this is their 3rd game in a row. I
didn't think they would win this game, dude. I didn't. Especially Giants at home, dude. They were 4-1 coming to this game at home.
I think the Giants are a lot like the Jets, but a little bit better. I mean, not Jets. The Eagles. They're. I think they're a little. They're not as bad, but I do think as far as they're a little overhyped, but they do have a good defense. So.
Daniel Jones is really not fucking bad.
No, he's not.
He's really not bad. He's really not bad. He can run the ball when he needs to, and he can also throw over 300 fucking yards.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like homie, they traded his weapons away. They keep just trading them away. Yeah, they're doing good, but let me just trade Kadarius Toney to fucking the Chiefs. Makes sense. Makes sense, right? I guess.
But Saquon had just like a crappy game too, and they were still, I say they were still gonna win, but they got smoked. Yeah, Saquon had a really, really bad day.
It happens, dude. That's what happens. I mean, I feel like all these dudes that run the ball 20 plus carries a game are bound to have a couple games like that,
Absolutely.
So this next game, keep this riddled in your mind here. I mean, you got that Lions beating the Giants as the biggest upset, but keep this game right here. The Panthers beat only 3-13 against the Ravens. Yeah, we got the pick right, but 3-13.
Yeah, you would have never thought that was. I mean, Lamar Jackson. Lamar didn't even have a tutty. He had a fucking interception and 209 yards total.
Yeah, that's dude. I mean, he didn't run the ball like I thought he would, dude. Usually you'd see Lamar up in that 80-yard range.
He did run it in for the win, though. So, I mean, I'll give him that. But
did he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did. Yeah, he did.
But still.
The Ravens, ever since that one game they beat us barely in Foxborough, I feel like they haven't looked too hot. They're 7-3, don't get me wrong, but I don't think they're better than the Titans.
I agree, dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. They're definitely not. They're not as good as their record says, for sure.
No, facts. I agree. But we'll take that pick win here. And the last 1 o'clock game we have is the Commanders going to the Texans. I mean, we pretty much commandedly took this win. With the Commanders winning this, especially after beating the Eagles, right?
Yeah, there's no way you pick the Texans to win any game, so therefore, whoever they're playing against, that's who you're going to pick. And
it might be one game I pick the Texans to win, eventually, if it ever happens. I mean, I don't know if they play the Broncos.
Yeah, maybe the Broncos.
Or the Steelers again. They might tie them again, though. Who knows?
Yeah.
But Commander's looking legit. Heineke is not great, but he gets it done, dude. Gibson was looking pretty hot. But I like Terry McLaurin, dude. I like him a lot, dude.
Yeah, no, they got something going on over there, man.
Team's not bad, dude. They're really not bad.
They're really not. I'd be interested. They're gonna shake some shit up in the playoffs, I think.
I think they're in the offseason. They're a couple pieces away from being legit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just gotta let Heineke play, dude. Carson Wentz is not it no more, bro. Like, get rid of him. See you later, pal.
Yeah, he needs to go ahead and just hang it up. He had a good career, you know, but
decent, not Hall of Fame worthy, but time for you to go.
Yeah, decent one.
Bobo, take that pick there. Moving into the 4 o'clock games, the Raiders at the Broncos.
Yeah, I mean, this is another one of those. Even though it was a closer game,
Devontae Adams is fucking him, bro.
Devontae is like top 3 receiver in the league. Derek Carr had a pretty solid game, 300 yards and 2 tutties. And your boy Josh Jacobs had one of those 24 carry games, but he had 109 yards. So, I mean, they look good overall offensively for sure.
Yeah, about time. I mean, they have the weapons to do so. I mean, it took to overtime to get there, but I mean, 1-5 away, first game on the road, they win.
I'd be really curious to see what they're like if John Gruden was still the head coach. Honestly, right? Yeah.
I would love to see what that would be like too, considering that's like the team he manifested before all that. You know what I mean? But we'll both take the dub there. I mean, I was talking to a bunch of people before. They were like, "Oh, you really think they're gonna beat the Broncos?" Yes, bro. Yes. And they waived Melvin Gordon today. Did you see that?
I did not see that, but damn.
Yeah, the Broncos waived Melvin Gordon.
Broncos. I mean, I would. Losers of the year would probably be fucking Broncos.
Oh yeah. I drafted heavily, fantasy-wise, into the Broncos, and I'm kicking myself in the ass.
Well, you're probably not doing well then, I would assume.
Yeah, I'm not doing great. Moving into the next game here. This game is fucking, I don't even know. We both called this the game of the week. Yeah,
is this real life? Is this real life? That's what I feel. What the fuck just happened in this game? Like 40-3. Is this a basketball score?
Tony Pollard went bananas. Is what happened. 15 carries, 80 yards, and then with a touch. Well, I believe he had a touchdown there. And then he had 6 receptions for 109 yards and 2 touchdowns. He had 3 touchdowns all day, 36 fantasy points.
Yeah, definitely.
Crazy.
I mean, he was a great. I mean, and Zeke got on the board too, but it's definitely Tony Pollard's backfield.
It is. Now. Oh yeah, he runs way harder, bro. He wants it more.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. So
dude, Dak Prescott is impressive as fuck too. 22 out of 25, 276, 2 touchdowns, no picks.
Yeah, he's solid, bro. They're gonna, dude. It's crazy. The Cowboys. I don't know. Like, this is what always happens to the Cowboys, though. Like, they have a great team every year. They get to the playoffs and they choke. But
yeah, always.
I don't know, man. This team's a little different this year, bro. I'm curious to see what happens. But I mean, they beat the Vikings like they were like the redheaded stepchild, bro. Like, just beat the brakes off of them, bro. I've never seen a score like this. I don't think this year that was this bad.
No, this might be the biggest difference of the whole year.
The biggest difference, and this was an 8-2 Vikings team. I mean, a top 5 team in the NFL. They did that too. So
yeah, at home too,
bro.
mind you.
Yeah,
and they were 4-0 before playing a game at home.
Yeah, for sure. So shout out to the Cowboys right there, 40-3, brother. Oof.
We'll both take that L on the chin, you know. We both thought the Vikings. I mean, it's hard to not think the Vikings, but Dak Prescott was legit last year. He was legit this year until he got hurt too.
Right.
So I mean, you gotta be looking out for him, dude. Definitely a team to be on the lookout for. This next game, we both took the dub here, going with the Bengals at the Steelers. I mean, this is a lot closer than I thought it would be, though.
Closer, and for Joe Burrow being the, I would say, the quarterback of the week.
Oh yeah, probably.
355.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who though? Who? Because I mean,
I'm gonna honestly probably go to Mahomes. Honestly. 20 out of 34, 329, 3 picks, 3 touchdowns, 0 picks.
Yeah.
And only got sacked once. You know what I mean? Joe Burrow threw 4 touchdowns, only 355, so we're talking 22 yards more, had 1 more touchdown, but also threw 2 picks and got sacked once. Giants more.
Yeah, I'll take Joe Burrow. It's all good. 37-30 though. They were able to close that one out, which is the Steelers are kind of like coming on hot again. Like I don't know what's going on.
Najee Harris looked like a real fucking running back for once. Is what happened, dude. Actually didn't even break the 100-yard threshold with 20 carries, but he did get 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean that matters in the fantasy realm. So
another thing too, T. Higgins balled.
Yeah,
like without Jamar Chase, dude, they still got Tyler Boyd and T. Higgins, bro.
Yeah, and I started Tyler Boyd, and he didn't really have the greatest of games. Kind of T. Higgins took the role. But even if, man, that was a great game, dude. So shout out to the Bengals for winning that 37-30.
Facts, dude. Moving to the 8 o'clock game. This was a spicy game, dude.
It's probably
honestly, this is probably game of the week. Absolutely, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Bro, Chiefs at the Chargers. Dude, the Chargers looked like they were going to win this game for a long time. Until they learned how to not score in the second half. And Justin Herbert just proves us that Justin Herbert's not someone you can rely on. And Travis Kelce just proves that he is the second coming of Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah, man. Kelsey's an animal, bro. And,
bro, 6 receptions, 115 yards, and 3 fucking touchdowns.
Yeah, tight ends don't score a lot of points, but there's a couple that do, and he's definitely one of them.
Kelce is like top 5 in receiving yards, I believe, for the year.
Yeah, he's
if I'm not mistaken. Crazy.
Yep.
Couple bye weeks to go over: the Jaguars, the Dolphins, the Bucks, and the Seahawks. So a couple good games, a lot of teams with a lot of players that are notable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, had a lot of people off
Hill,
that week for sure.
Waddle, Tua, the running back for the Seahawks, dude. Bucks, of course, all their wide receivers, and the Jaguars, respectively. Trevor Lawrence has looked pretty good, and Travis Etienne is crazy. Same thing with Zay Jones. That team's the team to look out for.
Yeah, don't forget about some Seahawks, boy.
I know you fuck with the Seahawks. Me and you both clapped hands and went 9 for 14 on the week.
9 for 14? Okay, all right. I'll take that. That's not terrible.
No.
The Vikings pick was freaking fugazi.
It's cool too because we ended even and we both missed separate picks. Like I got the Pats, you missed the Jets,
right.
But then you also got the Lions and I missed the Giants.
Got you. Well, that works out, brother.
Looking forward to this next week though. Some great games coming up.
Yeah,
including some Thanksgiving games.
Yeah, we got some really good games, and some of them seem like real easy picks. But let's just go back.
We say that until we dive into them.
Yeah,
right?
until the Cowboys win 40-3 against the Vikings, and you're like, what the fuck? Is this real life? But either way, let's move on to week 12. So Thursday games, we got Thanksgiving.
Baby.
3 games on the bill.
We all know that the Lions, the Cowboys, and the Vikings play every single Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, for sure.
They do. They play every single Thanksgiving, as long as I can remember since I was a kid. So it's dope, coming into this Thanksgiving, obviously, as a fan, going into this first game.
Absolutely, man. So with that being said, the Bills at the Lions. Who are you taking here?
Bills at the Lions, dude. Like, I love the Lions, for giving them that southern hospitality and from the north, letting the Bills play. Last game, I do just think the Bills are just a better team. As much as the Lions are seasoned on playing, on Thanksgiving, and the Bills are even coming off a short week, I don't see the Lions winning. I know they're hot right now. The Williams is really good. He's got the most touchdowns in the league with 12 touchdowns. He's looking really hot, but he's gonna now still has to split carries with Swift. I think this could be a really good game, not to mention because it's Thanksgiving. Josh Allen's hurt still, so he's not really looking too great. 12:30 game, so right in time for turkey dinner. I'm going with the Bills.
Well, I'm about to shock it up and shake it a little bit.
Already, these Lions, boy.
This is my game of the week, I think.
Game of the week.
Yes, I think this is going to be a close game. I think the Lions are just they're hungry right now, man, and
I dig it. And they play every Thanksgiving, so they're ready for it.
The Bills have they've been winning, but they haven't really been winning by a lot. They've had some game-winning drives. They lost a big game-winning drive against the Chiefs.
Oh yeah, they threw it away.
I think it's going to be a really, really, really good game, and I love that it's on Thanksgiving. It's going to be awesome to watch and eat and be with family. So I'm going to be with the Lions. I'm going to take the Lions on this one.
This is going to probably be your biggest upset and the game.
Yeah,
right?
That's fair. That's a fair assessment.
I would definitely say this would be the biggest upset of the week.
I agree.
But
So,
I mean, great. I mean, solid pick. I mean, I can't even say like, damn, what are you doing? Like, if you let anyone's looked at Josh Allen play, he's had 6 picks over the last 3 games. It's not like him at all.
Yeah, no, it's some. I'm like, they're not as hot as they were at the beginning of the year, and I think momentum's a really big thing in the NFL. So, I'm gonna take the Lions there. You got the Bills, so that's gonna be a good game. But
solid pick.
Yeah, for sure, both of them. But moving on to the next game, we have the Giants at the Cowboys, and I mean, golly, man, after watching last week, can you really not pick the Cowboys? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I can't. I have to pick the Cowboys. I mean, the Giants lost a heartbreaker to a game that I thought they should have won. You know what I mean? And now the Cowboys look like they're firing, and they're playing at home. They're 4-1. The only game they lost at home is the half rush game with the half deck.
Yeah, Cowboys. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm right there with you, brother. Cowboys all the way. You can mark me down for them. They're just looking really good right now. And then to come to the last game of the Thanksgiving day, the Pats and the Vikings. Talk to me, buddy.
Oh boy, dude. You know my team, bro. This is the first week I'm gonna tell you that I do think the Patriots aren't gonna be able to close this one out.
Yeah.
I don't. I think the Vikings are going to be playing at home. They play every Thanksgiving. I can't even remember the last time the Patriots played on Thanksgiving. Considering I was born on Thanksgiving, so it's something I look forward to, as the next day would be my birthday this year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, buddy, dude. And you know what I mean? So, like, as far as I can remember, I can't remember the Patriots playing on on Thanksgiving. Plus, it's going to be a short week for them. And the Vikings are looking for vengeance. It's not a way. And we're going to Minnesota. I don't know. I think it could be in contentions for game of the week, but I do think we lose this game.
Yeah, no, I'm agree with you. I'm gonna take the Vikings here as well. I think they're gonna be a little upset about last week. They're gonna bounce back. I'm looking for JJ to have a big game, and let's hope the Pats.
Our defense is nasty though, so I mean.
Yeah, they are, but you're also not playing, the Jets either with a terrible offense. So you're gonna be playing some star-studded.
Homie's about to get gritty on us. I know.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting game, but I can understand why you're taking the Vikings. I get it. So,
facts.
Moving on to the Sunday 1 p.m. Slot. First game we have up is the Bucks and the Browns, and this one's a little interesting. I'm curious to see.
I agree, dude. I think this game's also kind of like the last one in contentions, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, I just feel like the Browns don't fit that 3-7 record, dude. I think they're way better than the 3-7 record. And the Bucks have looked sloppy up until last game. If they didn't play so good last game, plus they're on a bye, I would almost want to give it to the Browns, but the Bucks are going to take this one.
All right, I like that, man. I think I'm going to have to agree with you. I think Tom's going to be coming off that bye, and he's going to be ready to sling that pigskin. So give me the Buccaneers as well on that one. And I think this will be a close game as well. But I think the GOAT coming off a bye is going to be a little bit too much for him. So
yeah, it could be in contentions. I mean, you only got Tampa by 3 points. You're only giving Tampa by -3. So if the Vegas odds are that close, especially with the record being +2 for the Bucks. We'll see. It's gonna be a good one.
We'll see, man. This next game is gonna be a good one too.
It's my game of the week, my boy.
Your game. I like this. The Bengals at the Titans. Man,
definitely my game of the week here. Oh yeah, I got the Bengals, dude. I think Joe Burrow looks like he's him. I think the only reason why he's throwing more picks because he's put in different situations that he's not used to, right? He doesn't have Chase, that he's got a guy who's usually double coverage who can break it, which leaves also T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd to flip, free the slots. Now you got T. Higgins as the man, who's also leading his team in receiving yards this year.
That is very true. And that's another thing about those picks, just want to reiterate. I think 1 or 2 of those were tipped. So it's not like they were, just really terrible passes. The ball got altered and then it got picked.
Yeah, you
either
can't
way,
ever.
I mean, it is what it is, but at the same time, I mean, I'm with you. I still think they beat the Titans. I think if they can stop that Derrick Henry train, then I think they'll be okay.
Bengals only have one good thing going on defense, and that's pass rush. I mean, that's rush defense, right?
Right.
They can't really play the pass as well as they should be able to, and that's what's causing them to lose a lot of games. So they're playing a rush-heavy offense. I mean, but if Tannehill can sling the ball like he did last week, dude, I'd be scared for the Bengals because their defense is a little scary. I mean, shaky. I like shaky, scary as a not in a good scary.
Yeah. I think this is a great game of the week pick. But
only negative 1.5 for the Bengals, so it's going to be good.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, but I'm
still taking the Bengals here.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bengals here as well.
Good game here.
Very, 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 very good game this week. I think, like you said, Joey B is going to bounce back. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. But moving on to the next one, we got the Texans and the Dolphins. I don't even want to take too long on this one.
Do we need to discuss much here? I mean,
yeah, I already know.
If the Tex, I mean, you're not going to go. I'm sorry. No one's going to Miami and playing an easy game. I don't give a fuck what team you are.
You got a healthy Dolphins right now coming off.
Yeah, no way. Yeah, Tua hasn't lost in 15 games since he started and finished a game.
Yeah, Dolphins all the way.
Yeah, facts. I mean, they got -12 for Miami. So if you want to bet and you're feeling froggy, dude, you know, have at that. Because this, I mean, I feel like anything over double digits is something safe to bet.
Yeah.
Just because it's the NFL, but I don't know. Dolphins should run away with this game, to be honest, especially at home.
100%. Dolphins really they got it going on. Like I said, coming off of that bye, I think they're gonna be fresh and ready to play. So me and you both gonna take the Dolphins right there. So going to the next game, this one's kind of interesting for me at least. The Bears and the Jets. The Jets offense. The Jets offense is just trash, but so is the Bears. So I don't really know, man. It's like who's the better team at that point?
I trust Justin Fields more than I trust fucking Zach Wilson from fucking Blue Mountain State. You know what I mean? Like, homie needs to calm his ass down, bro. Like he goes, did you let your defense down? He goes, no. In the press conference, buddy. Yeah. I hate to break it to you, you should be benched for Joe Flacco. They were doing better with Joe Flacco. You probably should be benched. I mean, you haven't looked hot the last couple weeks. The Bears 3-8, dude, they're better than a couple teams that have a better record than them, in my opinion. I think they're gonna beat the Jets. This could be technically the biggest upset, but it's not my biggest upset. But I have the Bears.
All right, you're gonna take the Bears and give me the Jets purely on a defensive reason. I think
I can see it happening.
Terrible.
This could go either way, really.
Yeah, but the Bears have a terrible offense too, so I'm kind of just basing it off of who's got the better defense, and I think the Jets do. So, yeah, man. I think the Jets on that one. You'll take the Bears on that one. So we'll see what happens there. But moving to the next game, this one's gonna be nice, bro. This
really good game. I think this could be also a game of the week contention, dude. Both of these teams like to score, dude, and don't like to play defense. So
they do. The Falcons at the Commanders. Who you got here?
I got the Commanders, dude, at home.
Yeah,
Not stopping the train yet. Mariota seemed to fall off. I mean, Cordell Patterson got that 103, return for a touchdown on the kickoff, which looked nice, but his offensive presence is no longer there, which scares me as a fantasy owner.
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean? He got hurt and he lost his job, kind of like what Jameis Winston said, right? Yeah. He lost his job because of injury. It's kind of, what are we doing here? Cordell Patterson has proved he can catch the ball, return the ball, and rush the ball. So it's tough to start him, dude. Like, he would have got like 3 points if he didn't get a kickoff return for a touchdown. You know what I mean? That's like maybe once every year or two that you see one of those by a player that you start. I mean, besides that, I don't know what the Falcons are doing, dude. I don't trust them. They're 1-4 away. They're playing the Commanders, who are, I think they're 3-0 the last 3 games.
Yeah,
not mistaken.
Yeah, they are, and
they beat the 8-0 fucking Eagles, dude. It's hard to not take them.
Yeah, I'm with you. Let's both take the Commanders on that slot, because even though the Falcons do score a lot of points, I just don't think it's going to be enough for the Commanders. So
we're gonna defenses. Both of them are so bad.
They're bad, man. They're not. But I think overall, as an overall team, the Commanders are the better team. So I think we're gonna hopefully get that check mark on that one. But moving into the next one, the worst game of the year, Broncos at the Panthers.
The worst game of the year, he says. Oh fuck, dude. Who do you have? Yeah, who do you have on this one?
Oh, honestly, the Panthers.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah, I just saw P and I like it more than B, so yeah, give me the Panthers.
Yeah. I mean, this game is like I'm not gonna watch this game at all. Like if I see anything on Red Zone, sure, dude, but you probably won't see much of that. This game will probably be like 13-10, if I would have guessed.
It'll be terrible. But
if I would have guessed.
So you can take the Broncos.
I'm taking the Broncos though. Yeah, I'm taking the Broncos here.
Cool. Maybe we should you pick the opposite one just to see who wins. You know what I mean? That's like
my Broncos team was etched in since yesterday. I don't think the Panthers have what it takes, dude. Baker Mayfield's a fucking muppet. Ain't no way he's winning this game, bro. Russ is a fragment of who he was, but he's not Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield belongs to the water.
Cigarette, drink a fucking natty, and get out there and just kick ass.
Baker Mayfield's headband's on too tight, bro. He can't even play football.
I feel you. It's this game. Let's just move on to the next. This ain't even worth talking about. The Ravens at the Jaguars, another good game, I think.
You ready for this biggest upset coming?
I like it because the Ravens are just.
I think the Jaguars are gonna do it to them after a bye week at home. 3-7 Jaguars are gonna beat the 7-3 Ravens.
I like that. I like that a lot. But I'm gonna have to pick the Ravens on this one. I think they're gonna do a lot of film study on their last games. I think they'll be able to adjust. I do think that this is going to be a great game. I like the upset pick because it definitely can happen for this game. But
I think the Ravens played the Panthers, my guy, and almost lost the game. Now they're playing the Jaguars, who actually know how to score.
Yeah, but the Cowboys just beat the Vikings 40-0. So who's God?
40-3, but yeah, I get you.
Either way, you might as well be 0.
No shit. But I'll take the Jags. Yeah, this is a little fucking hot take-ish, but.
I like it. I like we're kind of going opposite ways. We're getting a lot of different. You're picking one, I'm picking the other. Last week we were kind of on board with the same picks, but this one's a little different. So I'm liking this a lot. But moving on to the 4 p.m. slot, we got the Chargers at the Cardinals, man.
Oh, I'm curious what you got here. Kyler comes back, mind you.
Yeah. This one right here is, I can see why you're curious, Raga, because this one's like...
I have my pick. There's no way.
Yeah. I mean, you got to probably go with the Cardinals right here, man.
I'm not, actually.
You going with the Chargers?
Yeah, the Chargers almost just beat the Chiefs last week. They were fucking skin and nail away from beating the Chiefs.
It's just,
if it wasn't Pat Mahomes play the quarterback, bro, they would have won the game.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with you there, but like, Kyler Murray coming back is a definite game changer as far as the dynamic of how to prep for this team, right? Because now you know Colt McCoy, he's not running. This dude is in the pocket, right?
Colt McCoy looks like a Muppet of the century.
Yeah. So like, think about Kyler. Obviously he can run, he can throw. He can. So you got to kind of alter if he can get in some open space and let D-Hop get open. Yeah, man.
He has shown that he can too. When he's played, he's given D-Hop like 9 or 10 targets every time. So
yeah, brother. Good game. It's gonna be a good game either way. But give me the Cardinals. You're gonna take the Chargers here. So another one that we're going the opposite ways. So I'm digging it right now.
I fuck with it.
Yeah, somebody's gonna win and somebody's gonna lose. So we'll figure this out soon. But going into the next game, we got the Raiders at the Seahawks. Man, Raiders
these 4 o'clock slate games, dude.
Yeah, they're good. The Raiders coming off of a win, and the Seahawks coming off of a bye. So, yeah, I'm taking my Hogs, boy.
We already knew you were. But I'm also following suit here. I just don't think the Raiders are as good as a team as the Seahawks. I think Geno Smith has proven that he belongs to be the quarterback of that Seahawks team.
Oh, absolutely.
They need to extend my man. I believe he really needs to get it done. I mean,
yeah.
he is like. Let me just put this in retrospect, right? Justin Herbert, right? He has 277 completions out of 416 attempts, 2,700 yards passing for 16 tutties. Geno Smith is 230 out of 316, 2,500 yards passing, 17 tutties.
Yeah.
Pay the man, please.
Yeah. It's time. I mean, he's
not like crazy, like not over the top, but give him like 2 years, fucking $40 million.
Yeah, no, he definitely deserves that. I mean, and he's been in the league for a little bit. He don't give
him. He got his jaw wired shut by his own teammate, bro, in practice.
Yeah, don't give him that Russell Wilson money, but give him a nice chunk. Yeah, let's see what they can do. But yeah, Seahawks for me and you on this one. So I think this will be a good game, but I think the Seahawks are going to take it. But moving into the next game, at some point you would look at this and say, oh man, this is going to be a great game, but it's really not. The Rams at the Chiefs. I mean, this is pretty easy pickings for me.
I'm not even going to ask you. I just wrote it in for you, right?
Yeah. Thanks. I appreciate that. Chiefs.
The Chiefs at -14.5 in this game.
Yeah. I mean, that's
probably the biggest spread I've seen in a long time. That's fucking ginormous.
And coming from Super Bowl champs last year.
That's 3 scores, brother. Well, 2 scores. 2 legit. Technically 2 full scores. I mean, you got to go for 2 though a couple times.
2 scores and a field goal to get paid.
Yeah, bro. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that, especially with the Chiefs at home, bro. Pounded on the drums, one of the loudest stadiums in the NFL. At Mahomes, 28 tutties already, 3,300 yards. I don't know.
Yeah, nah, just go ahead and chalk that up. Chiefs.
The Rams, bro. What do you do if you're the Rams, though? Honestly, you just traded your future away for that Super Bowl, right? And now you are a fragment of what you were before.
Well, they got their Super Bowl, and then now they're gonna be, you know.
You have traded 10 years for one Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. That's a weird office general manager call up there. But needless to say, they're garbage now. They just lost to the Saints, so that sucks for them. But speaking of the Saints, going to the next game, got the Saints at the 49ers. Watching the 49ers play tonight, that defense is nasty. That front four is sick.
Oh yeah, and they got weapons galore.
And they got and you know, love my Saints. This is the second week in a row that I'm going against them, but
we're just not in the dome anymore, though.
We're not in the dome, and the 49ers are just they're heating up at the right time.
They're just better, right?
Yeah, if they perform like they did tonight, this is a Super Bowl contending team. They're just balanced overall. They have weapons everywhere. So yeah, I'm gonna take.
I do like that Olave kid though that you were talking about, bro.
Yeah,
Olave,
no, he's great. But when you have the red rifle throwing to him, you know, underthrowing him or throwing over, you know, like it's just,
Spencer Dill throwing you the ball.
Yeah, we need something. We need something
Joe
better.
Schmo, buddy. I mean, you got to put Jameis, frog legs or crab legs in there.
Yeah,
give him a shot again.
Maybe. I don't think he's fully healed, man. So I don't really know. I don't really know the situation on that. But I mean, Andy looked good last week, so they're not gonna bench him this week. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, throw the 49ers for me, and I'm assuming you're gonna take the 49ers as well.
Yeah. I mean, I want to go with the Saints, dude. I like the Saints, dude. I like Kamara a lot, dude. I like Olave. Ever since you put him into my head, but they're not beautiful. There's too many weapons.
I agree. But moving on to the next game.
8 o'clock, baby.
8 p.m. game. Got the Packers and the Eagles. So let me hear you, because this is a little interesting because the Eagles kind of fallen off a little bit.
As much as I want the Eagles to lose this fucking game, you know how bad I want the Eagles to lose this game. It's not even right, but I'm taking the Eagles, dude. I want them to lose so bad, though. You have no idea. I want them to lose so bad.
Well, then take the Packers in, fool.
No, I'm taking the Eagles. I just think the Eagles are going to win the game. The Eagles are going to win the game, but I want them to lose, if that makes sense. Right?
I think they're going to win the game, too. Packers just, I mean, losing to the Titans by 10 this past weekend.
Tough, dude.
Aaron Rodgers just, I mean, 227 and 2 touchdowns, which for anybody would be great, but for him, it's just really not. And that has a lot to do with, when you still have Randall Cobb out there catching balls, you really have no one.
No shit, he went to the Texans or whatever, and then came back.
And I'm not knocking Randall Cobb, great receiver, got a lot of chemistry with Aaron Rodgers, but it's still not enough. They still need, a Devontae Adams.
That kid that they got, dude. What's his name? Christian?
Christian Watson?
Yeah, bro, he looks pretty solid. I mean, he doesn't get a lot of catches or anything, but he looks pretty solid.
He's decent, and then you have Lazard as well. So I mean, it's just you don't have that
just
star.
hurt.
Yeah, and you don't have that star receiver. You know what I mean? So
if they had Devontae with both of those kids,
they would have had Devontae. Yeah, bro, they fucked up getting rid of him for sure.
Yeah, pay the man, and you blew it. Fucking blew it.
And that's why we're both picking the Eagles right here. They're kind of in shambles up there, and they're playing at the Eagles, so. Yep, we'll go with the Eagles right there at the 8 p.m. slot. Moving into the Monday night game. This one's kind of shitty but cool, I guess. The Steelers at the Colts. What do you got?
Colts, dude. I got the Colts, dude. I mean, Steelers looked all right, dude. Najee Harris is just the most fucking unpredictable fucker in the game. And I don't know, the Colts almost won last week, too. Pretty close, dude. Pretty close to beating the Eagles. Just fell short. I just don't see him losing to the Steelers. I don't.
Jonathan Taylor had 22 carries and 84 yards and a touchdown for the Colts.
He had a crucial fumble, dude.
Yeah,
that lost in the game.
Pretty big fumble. But I'm with you. I still think what Jeff Saturday's doing is pretty impressive. Just jumping in.
It is.
dynamic of the team has changed, and yeah, I mean it's pretty crazy, dude. So, well, I'm gonna go with you. I think I'm gonna take the Colts on that one as well, and that's gonna round out our Week 12 pick'ems.
Just to go over again, Week 11 we had 9-14 for both of us. For Week 12, I got the Bengals versus the Titans as the game of the week. You got the Bills versus the Lions. Upset, I got the Jaguars beating the Ravens. You have the Lions beating the Bills. Fucking old, dude. Old. Now that you said that, now it just seems so much more bolder. That's the hottest take of the week, actually.
It's a hot take for sure, brother. But I like starting it off right at the beginning. It's either gonna make or break the whole week for me.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely. The dominoes might fall your way, or they might.
Yes,
they might not.
Yes.
So, what do you prepared us? You know, everyone's favorite segment for this week. Here it goes.
Yeah, nothing too crazy, but I have about four would you rathers.
Alright.
And you know, these are some players still in the league, some players not in the league. And at this point, this is going to be every player is going to be in their prime whenever I'll list their name, whenever they are the best so far in their career or after. So the first one's going to be, would you rather Jalen Hurts at his best,
which is right now,
or Michael Vick?
Michael Vick.
Okay. Andy Dalton or Colt McCoy?
Andy Dalton.
Okay. Justin Jefferson or DeAndre Hopkins?
Oh, that's tough. But I'm getting gritty.
You getting gritty, bro? You disrespecting D-Hop like that,
I'm not
bro?
disrespecting him.
You
I just think that Justin
man.
Jefferson's fucking upside is through the roof, guy. Absolutely through the fucking roof.
Well, it's not.
And he's got. Imagine it. Hold on, just bruh. Oh my God, get like what Kirk Cousins is like. He's solid and all, right? Oh my God, bro. I can only imagine, dude. Justin Jefferson just creates craziness. The kid's nuts. The kid's bananas. He's the best receiver in the league.
You don't remember D-Hop though when he was at the Texans? How good he was, bro. Like.
No, he's nasty. He's still nasty. He's still fucking nuts. He's top 5 for sure. I would say top 5 is Jefferson, Diggs, D-Hop, Devontae, yeah, for sure. Devontae, and I want to say Chase, but it's probably going to be Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, I mean, if Chase is healthy, you could definitely throw him up there.
And I'm going to go Tyreek Hill. I think he's just better.
And check that out, bro. I would say if you were to use Chase, you'd have
Diggs. Hold on, we said Diggs, right? Yeah, Diggs.
Yeah, Diggs.
Jefferson, Diggs, Tyreek Hill, D-Hop, and Adams. That's my 5.
I like it. And then 6 would be Chase? Or...
Chase, yeah. Chase or... I mean, I like Waddle too a lot, but...
Yeah, he hasn't shown enough for me to be like...
honestly, Kelsey.
Yeah, that's crazy. He's a tight end.
Honestly, Kelsey, bro, right?
I'm fine with that. And
no bullshit.
The last one I have is TJ Hawkinson or Goddard.
Oh, Hawkinson's not even close.
Who?
Hawkinson.
You take Hawkinson?
Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah.
All right, man. Well, that's the 4 questions I have. This is a good week. Make sure you set your lineups. No buys this week, right?
No buys and Thanksgiving, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
great, brother.
Yeah, great episode as always, dude. We hope everybody that's watching has a fucking great Thanksgiving, dude. Fucking hopefully for some good games, and hope for some good fantasy fucking wins, dude. I mean, I've been streaking, but I started off so bad that I have no fucking clue if it's at the point of return.
Yeah, so. I hear you. I'm doing well right now. I'm heating up at the right time. It's the 2nd week in a row that I've won all 3 of my leagues, so I'm pretty happy
fire,
about
dude.
that. Yeah,
you gotta love that.
Gotta keep it going on the streak. And you know what? I won a game with Tony Pollard on the bench. I know. Tell me about it.
Lex benched him too. So
yeah, man. Looking forward to it, brothers.
For sure, dude. I know we'll be talking, but happy Thanksgiving to you, brother. Hope you do well and everything, dude. Again, thank you everybody to be watching. Share it, get it out to everybody again. Fucking, we'll see you next week. Later, dude.
Later.